Hey guys, it's ToProForuGames or Adam, and welcome back to another one of my top 5 videos. And in today's top 5, we'll be going over the top 5 most hated wonder weapons here in COD Zombies. So in this top 5, guys, I'll be going over 5 wonder weapons that are hated by the community the most. Now, this isn't necessarily a top 5 worst wonder weapons, even though we'd be going over some pretty bad wonder weapons on this list, but we'll be going over the top 5 most hated. So not all of the wonder weapons on this list are necessarily bad. They're just wonder weapons that no one's ever really liked or kind of hated on over the course of COD Zombies. Now, before we get into our top 5, I want you guys to let me know in the comment section below, what is your least favorite or most hated wonder weapon in COD Zombies? And our goal for today's video is going to be 3,000 likes. If we could hit that, guys, that'd be honestly amazing. And besides that, guys, let's go ahead and start off our list. So starting our list off, in the number 5 spot, we have the JGB, or the baby gun from Shangri-La. Now, a lot of you newer zombie players might be a bit triggered thinking, Adam, what in the hell are you doing putting the JGB on this list? And right now, people like Shangri-La. Like, when Chronicles was coming out, there was a lot of hype behind Shangri-La. People were excited for this map to come back. But the thing is, back in the day when BO1 came out with Shangri-La in the DLC, everybody hated Shangri-La. It was easily the most hated map in COD Zombies before Transit, and everyone hated everything to do with Shangri-La, including the wonder weapon on the map. No one even gave this map a chance. Now, I was one of the few people who actually really liked Shang and the wonder weapon, but it was just a map, and everything to do with this map was hated. So that's why I had to put it in the number 5 spot. Now, people definitely like Shang a lot more, but that definitely was not the case for the longest time. So coming in at number 4 on my list, I have the KT-4 from Zetsubu no Shima. And the KT-4 is both a really bad wonder weapon, and acquiring this wonder weapon and the upgrade is honestly just ridiculous. Okay, let's start with talking about getting the KT-4. So the original KT-4, crafting that really isn't all that bad. But the big thing is, if you want this gun to be at its full potential, where it actually somewhat does something, you have to upgrade it. And just that upgrade process is really annoying and really tedious. Having to do that every single time you play this map, in my opinion, it's really just not worth it. And when you get the KT-4, sure, it's kind of cool. It's supposed to be this liquefier from Die Rise here in Black Ops 3 Zombies, but it just does not work the same. It is somewhat effective, but you have such low ammo, and then the higher rounds, you are easily going to run out of ammo so quickly with this thing. And again, just that entire process of doing this, and what you get in return for doing all that, at the end of the day, really isn't worth it, and it really isn't all that good, and that's why it's hated, and plus, it's on a map that no one likes. So coming in at number 3 on my list, I have the VR11 from Black Ops 1 Zombies Call of the Dead. And if you don't know what this wonder weapon is, or you don't know what it does, I don't blame you, because this is one of the most useless weapons in all of COD Zombies. I don't even know why it's considered a wonder weapon, but it is, and I'm going to quickly explain to you guys who don't know what this weapon does, what it actually does, because it's kind of lame, alright? So, when you're playing a solo game, you can use this to shoot zombies. The zombies will turn into humans, and a couple of zombies will chase that human being. Really not that useful. You can also shoot George Romero with it, and he'll go away for 1 round, which is kind of nice. But if you're playing a game of solo, do you really want to dedicate, 1 weapon slot to that? Probably not. And co-op, maybe, but still, I don't know why you would want to have the VR11 just for that one feature. You can just go ahead and kill him instead. And besides that, you can use it for an Easter egg step, which you have to, obviously. But besides that, there really isn't much use to this in solo. Now, in co-op, there is one little feature that you can use this for. If you shoot your teammate will become invincible for like 3 or 5 seconds, and you'll have insta-kill for that time as well. So it was used for higher rounds, so you would shoot your teammate would kill the horde instantly, and then you move on. It has really low ammo. It has like 10 shots, something like that. I honestly, guys, I have no idea. I haven't used this thing in so long, but I do know it has a small amount of ammo, but it's useless. Like, I don't know what else to say. It is such a useless wonder weapon. I don't even know why they put this gun on the map. Like, it's more of an Easter egg step gun. That's all you need it for, really, is an Easter egg. Besides that, you're never, ever going to want to use this thing. If you get it out of the box, you're not going to take it, or you're going to put it back right away. And that's a huge reason why people hate this gun so much, because it just doesn't do anything. So coming in at number 2 on my list, are you guys ready? You might be a bit surprised. I have the jet gun. What? The jet gun is not at the number 1 spot? What is going on here? Yes, guys, the jet gun is number 2, and obviously, the jet gun is a wonder weapon on the most hated map in all of COD Zombies. It definitely was going to be somewhere on this list. And I think a huge reason why people hate the jet gun so much is because, first of all, how long it takes to craft this weapon. You have to go around the entire map, and transit is big, guys. Go around the entire map and get all these parts. And when you craft it, you're rewarded with a wonder weapon that it kills zombies, but it's really, really annoying to use. First of all, it takes so long to recharge this weapon. If you overheat it and it breaks, well, you're screwed. You have to go back and craft it again. But if you use this gun, you have to know how to use it properly, and you have to make sure you have the horde perfectly grouped up. It's so easy to die with this thing. The jet gun is just an annoying gun to use. There is like a small group of people who actually like this gun, and again, if you can use it properly, it can be pretty good, but it's just not worth it at the end of the day. It's on transit, guys. Who wants to use a jet gun on transit? Maybe, just maybe, if this gun was like already in the box and you didn't have to go and craft it, maybe people would use it more and like it more. But since you have to go through all that hassle to get this gun, and you're rewarded with this piece of junk, it's just not a good gun, and I don't blame you if you absolutely despise this weapon. So coming in at number 1 on my list, the crown for the most hated wonder weapon in COD Zombies goes to the Winter's Howl on 5, and it's also on the BO1 version of Verrucht. And a huge reason why I think a lot of people hate this gun is because it actually sounded like a really awesome and interesting weapon, but it was such a letdown. This wonder weapon, it should be good, right? It should be good. It sounds good. It looks really cool, but it's so bad for a wonder weapon. Like on 5, and I don't even want to talk about Verrucht, but on 5, when you pack-a-punch this thing, on like round 25, this thing just doesn't kill zombies. Like, what's the point of having a wonder weapon that actually doesn't kill zombies? It's so annoying. Now, the VR11 is different because you have the scavenger on that map. The jet gun at least kills the zombies. Sure, it might break, but it will at least kill the zombies. The Winter's Howl does not kill, and it's so bad for a wonder weapon. I remember using this gun for the first time on 5. I was so hyped to get it out of the box. I pack-a-punched it, making my way to round 30, and as we get into those higher 20s, it's just not doing anything. And the letdown, guys, the letdown, it crushed my soul. The Winter's Howl, you really let me down. And then on top of that, they put it on Verrucht, where you can't pack-a-punch. The thing is absolutely useless. You're better off using the MP40 on the wall, because the Winter's Howl is just such a disappointing wonder weapon, and that's why I had to put it in the number 1 spot. So there we have it, guys. The top 5 most hated wonder weapons in COD Zombies. Now, obviously, there are a lot of guns on this list that aren't too good, but there are some guns that are actually, you know, usable, like the KT4 and the JGB. If there's one gun I wish I could take off this list, it would be the JGB, just because I like it. I think it's actually really good. But again, a lot of you may not know how much people hated Shang back in the day, and just everything to do with Shang was absolutely despised. So that's why I had to throw it on this list. But besides that, the KT4 is, you know, meh. The upgrade process, no way. VR11, useless, but, you know, a little bit useful if you use it in the right situation. Jet gun and Winter's Howl, don't even get me started. Those guns are absolutely horrible. But yeah, if I had to pick one gun that I hate the most, again, it's the Winter's Howl. Like, that gun let me down so much. It sounds cool, it looks cool, but unfortunately, it is absolutely trash. So guys, thank you so much for watching another one of my top 5 videos. If you guys enjoyed that, make sure to drop a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.